Action.
Hey, we live in the building. You see, I got a celebrity with me. I got a celebrity. You know what I'm saying? Welcome back to the #iAMWHOiAM podcast. This is episode 56.
56.
56.
Okay, let's keep it going.
Hey, and that's a great number because here on the podcast, we like to talk about famous athletes with that number, and that's so easy. Like the greatest linebacker of all time.
Ooh. See, I'm a Dolphins fan. I'm a Miami
Talk to me.
Dolphins fan. So, it's not Taylor. It's not Zach Taylor.
It's Taylor, but it's not Zach Taylor.
Oh.
No.
Well, I get a 50 then because I'm halfway right. Taylor, last name Taylor.
The greatest linebacker of all time.
Let's hear it.
Lawrence Taylor.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
So here's a good one.
Yeah, so that means it's greatness.
Okay.
It's
56.
greatness.
You're picking him favorite all time.
56. It's not even a question.
Okay.
Yeah, not even
I'll
a
roll
question.
with it.
Yeah, it's number 56, you know. But so, like I said, I have a celebrity in the building. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about when I was coming up in the rap game, right?
Let's hear it.
I remember there was this small little website. Not small, but smaller than it is now. We talking about 500 to 1 million views. You know, that's small now. You know, that's crazy to say. But I remember scrolling down it, and I'm like, Babi Mac. I said, who is it? And I see Mr. Mac in the background. And I knew Mr. Mac. You know, I didn't really know Babi Mac. So I'm like, you know, let's see what this is. Sure enough, it's this person right here spitting in bars. I think you used to go by Babi Mac.
Babi Mac. Yeah.
Babi Mac. And we'll talk about that here in just a second. But just to let you know where I'm from a small hood, town, city, country. And she was the first person I know to cross over and make it to worldstarhiphop.com. And where I'm from, that was huge. It is still huge. That is an accomplishment. And we're going to get into all the other accolades, but introduce yourself to the people that may not know you.
Well, thank you. Like you said, used to go by Babi Mac, but now I've had to, due to just life and the music business, now I go by Cait Mac, which is crazy. You talk about World Star. I'm actually on there again with my latest music video.
Really?
But how you said it's not as, huge as it was, but
it still is huge.
Yeah, it still is huge.
It's bigger.
I think I've racked up at least 50K, but go by Cait Mac, and man, just back at it with just music and hooping, really. Music
still.
And hooping, yeah.
So I didn't even get into that. That's why I said we're gonna get into other accolades. But before we get started in that, talk to me about this name, Babi Mac. Why you let it go? Why it's gone? Like, I know you're grown now, and then you were grown then. But you were young.
Super.
Feisty. You know what I'm saying? So talk to me about the name change.
It's just a lot. One, just being in the industry.
Yeah.
I've lived in Atlanta, done the LA, and just, pretty much took a full dive. I mean, still do one foot in the music industry, and I mean, if you just research, throwing some names at you, Prince, he went through some stuff, TLC. Really, just to be honest, just kind of going through what they went through.
Gotcha.
Loved my team, don't want to down anybody, but I just had to make some decisions and choices, which led me to have to make the decision to step away and not identify with Babi Mac, but new music, new look, new me. I've grown. Hopefully we all do, and this is what you got, Cait Mac. So we're rocking with it.
For sure. Hey, I done got excited. I done about knocked the computer off this thing. So talk to me about kind of like your background, where you're from. You talking about hooping. If you can tell us the story of how you came from this really tiny school to this big old massive university, and kind of what happened and what made you kind of make the transition to music.
Well, I'm from Blount County, Tennessee. That's what I rep.
Yeah, for sure.
Went to Eagleton Elementary, Eagleton Middle School. Love me some Eagleton. High school, went to Heritage High School.
Okay.
Beautiful campus right at the foot of the Great Smoky Mountains.
Mm-hmm.
And just loved hooping always, and was fortunate enough to work hard and got to play for Pat Summitt. I think that's, what really people around my hometown know me for, is just, being a hooper for Pat Summitt. But man, I just stayed outside. Kids don't do that these days, but I stayed outside and just played basketball. Football was really my favorite sport.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, your brother was a pretty dope quarterback. He was an all-around athlete. I remember seeing him as a freshman. I'm a year ahead of your brother, I believe. And I remember seeing him as a freshman. He playing receiver, corner, halfback, quarterback.
I
mean, he was just a beast. So that's crazy that you say that.
Man, the athlete that I am, I would not be without my brother. If it wasn't for my brother, there's no way I would have got a scholarship under Pat Summitt.
Shout out to 12, Reese McMahon.
Shout out to Reese. Love you, man. Love you so much.
For sure. But, yeah, I mean, so playing for Pat Summitt, I mean, when I came here from Nashville and moved in with my grandparents, and they were big Lady Vol fans. They weren't even a UT Vol fan. They were like Lady Vol fans. So I watched a lot of Lady Vol games. Like, I think when I started, it was like Shamika Holesclaw. Mm-hmm. And then it transitioned to, I want to say Candace Parker, but I think it was a person before, in between them, then Candace Parker. Then it was you. You know what I'm saying? From like Blount County. And it was just so cool. So, like, I know you dealt with a lot. You battled a lot of injury issues there, and, had to overcome a lot of stuff there. So talk me a little bit about kind of that, like how keeping your self-esteem high, because you're so resilient. Like, you still are, like, a lot of people like say what I used to be. Like, you still are. So, like, kind of talk to me a little bit about that.
I appreciate that. Well, I guess my troubles probably started my junior year of high school. I tore my MCL. My senior year of high school, I'm 6 games in, All-American. We're ranked 10th in the nation. That little
Blount County,
little heritage school. I mean, we are, we're rolling. We're predicted to beat everybody. And 6 games in, tore my ACL. At that time, I'd already committed and signed, luckily with Pat, with the University of Tennessee. My freshman year, I was really supposed to have like this huge surgery. I don't know. Do you remember Greg Odom?
Yeah, I remember Greg Odom.
He went to Ohio State, number 1 draft pick. Well, him and I had the same exact injury after our ACLs. He had what is called, in simple terms, I mean, it's the doctor term for it is probably that long, but simple terms, we had a hole in our bone where our 2 bones meet at our knee from just the pounding. His hole was, real tiny. Mine was like triple size that. Wow. So I was supposed to have surgery my freshman year. Declined that and decided not to do that because at the time my mother was, going through a hard-fought battle with cancer. It just spread everywhere. And actually the day before I was to set foot on the University of Tennessee campus, my mom was given 3 to 6 months to live. So I had a choice to make, sit out or play. And I just wanted to play because I knew how much she gave to me to be a successful basketball player, running me to practice, running me across the nation. So I just sucked it up and played for her. And then at the end of the season, we won a national championship. I had that surgery that kept me on crutches for 3 months. And it just, my whole college career, man, it was just a battle. In total, I've had, I think, 8 knee surgeries. And I actually had a total knee replacement a year ago. Which was the best decision I've ever made, man. I'm over here like tink tink, got a new knee. So it's been a battle, but it is what it is, man.
That's what's up. Well, so you bounced back though.
Bounced back.
So the next time I saw you, it was World Star Hip Hop. So happened. Like, were you rapping the whole time, or like talk to me about them rhymes? How you get into that? Always.
Man, I've been writing. I got in trouble. I think it was 2nd grade. Instead of, you're supposed to be reading at your desk, and I'm down there just jotting down, just at the time making country songs, because that's what everyone listened to. And then started growing up, and then, I heard rap, and I was like, man, I like this, because they're over here just every word's rhyming and they're going quick. And I just always before games, I would get instrumentals, and just write to them and just be in my own little world, man. That's what I did. I was a loner in middle school and high school. I mean, I had my friends that I played sports with, but outside of that, if I wasn't hooping or playing some type of sport, I was in my room. That's when CD players, and you had to push record on the tape player.
I had that Fisher thing. You know what I'm saying? You remember that Fisher where you had the tape on the bottom and then you had the little popping on the top?
And just record and my mom played the piano and I played the drums. I just grew up around music and I used to freestyle on the back of the bus, in college, and it's just, some people, it's just in me, man. I do consider it as a gift, because I can lyrically just put words and just make them rhyme, and it's just awesome. But after I found out I couldn't play anymore after my 6th, knee surgery, I was just goofing around, and Ronaldo Woolridge, aka Swapper Boy.
Okay, yeah, I remember,
Yeah, from Tennessee, and him and I were just hanging out, and he was showing me his music, and I was just goofing around, and spit something for him, and he was just like, wait a minute, it kind of a light bulb went off, and he helped me. He kind of taught me some things, and we shot a video, and that's how you found me on World Star. We shot the video, and here we are today.
Wow, because Swapper Boy had a hit back then too. I think
he's
still going. He still got some classes.
Oh, he's still killing the game.
Really?
Shout out to so proud of him.
Shout out.
He's one, the Spotify artist. Like, he's up there with the streams. So I'm trying to be like him. So he's killing it. Y'all should check him out.
That's what's up. We will do it. We'll put something down there somewhere so y'all can, check him out. But speaking of artists, since you're here on the podcast, episode 56, by the way, got Cait Mac, right? Top 5 rappers of all time.
Okay.
Top 5. And they got to be in order.
All time.
All time.
I can do this.
Okay.
I can do this.
Okay, let's hear it.
You go first.
No.
Okay.
No.
Number 1.
Let's see.
Hands down.
In order. So
In
one
order.
being the best.
Eminem.
Okay.
Eminem.
That new one he dropped.
Murder by Numbers.
Yeah. It's
Number
intense.
2. Jay-Z.
Wow.
I'll go with
Jay-Z
Jay-Z.
is very popular on the podcast. I still
Go
don't
with
know
Jay-Z. What you mean you don't know?
I don't know why. Girls. That's all I hear when I think of him. Or 99 Problems with a bitch ain't what.
He's got numbers, man.
He does.
He's got numbers.
He does. And I think it's more hating coming from the South.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little hate.
Okay, Eminem, Jay-Z. See, I'm trying not to be.
Nah, be you.
I am being me.
Yeah, be
But there's
you.
that's my thing. I love rappers, so.
And it can be ties and groups.
And it changes depending on the day. All right, so
yep.
Eminem, Jay-Z's my top 2. That'll never move.
No matter what. Okay.
But these next 3, like, depending on the day, you can move them around.
Yep.
But my 3rd off the top, I'm gonna go with Tupac. He was such a, and a lot of people don't know his story. You know that? A lot of people think he grew up a gangster. He really did not. He went to like an art school. Really? I don't know if you knew that. You need to check into Tupac.
I'm gonna do that because I want to say I saw All Eyes on Me, but I still ain't watched the whole movie yet.
Yeah, he's got a great story, but he's just poetic and he's just good and just. So I'm gonna go with Tupac 3.
Okay.
4, gosh, I'm leaving out somebody that I really, really like. I know 4.
It's tough. It's tough because, like you said, it changes.
It changes depending on the day.
Yeah. Because your
Seasons.
top 2 is your top 2, but after that, it's like
you don't. It's hard to.
Yeah.
I'm stuck on 3. That's all I have
Stuck
right
on 3.
now.
So if you had just named just quick fire 4, that's what you listening to right now.
I'm an NF fan. Have you heard of NF at all? You need to check him out.
Okay.
White rapper.
Okay.
Not that it matters, but it does.
Yeah, it does.
But
I hate that.
It does.
I hate that it does.
But he's also from Michigan, and he started out as a Christian rapper. But dude is, I just love his style. Like, it's kind of like not like a depressing. Like, he's for. If you're in a depressive state, he gets you pumped up.
Well, yeah, I like that kind of music. I like to hear like real. I guess they call it reality rap. Like, I like the truth. I don't want to hear. I like a little bit of both though too. I like entertainment too.
Yeah.
So I'm lying. I like it all.
The radio's your entertainment stuff. See. Okay, so he's not in my top 5. I love him, but he's not in my top 5.
Okay.
My fourth, I'm gonna have to go Andre 3000.
It's a good one.
He's just different. I like different.
So since you like different, Young Thug's different.
Yeah.
Andre 3000 was different.
Mm-hmm.
Young Thug was dissing Andre 3000, talking about he never listened to him. He don't care nothing about him. Andre 3000 wanted his ass kissed. What do you think about that? Like people not respecting? Because when we was coming up, respect was all it was. You had to have some sort of respect, whether it be from hooping or from selling candy or whatever. You had to have something going for yourself to be able to talk any smack. So what's up with these young kids?
Young kids now, I don't even know, but with the beef, I mean, the entertainment industry, which this is why I'm about to be your favorite artist.
Okay. You're number one.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
the music, you never know really what's true behind the camera in the music industry. Like, you don't know if they were beefing to really beef or if he was just trying to get clout from his name. You know, so you never know what's really going on behind the camera. So, but with kids these days, man, I don't even.
Well, the reason why I brought up kids is because you coach kids. Mm-hmm. So you coach them from like what, 3, 4, 2?
Get them out the womb, baby.
Wow.
Start out the womb.
So it's like moss, like came out ready. Mm-hmm. So talk to me about that, working with kids. I'm sure you got some adult clients and stuff like that. So talk to me a little bit about like what you're doing and with the hooping and everything.
Right. Back home in my hometown, I own my own personal training business.
Nice.
Specifies in basketball, but I do some other like speed and agility, work with everything. But yeah, I've had someone as young as 4 or 5 and then all the way up to college. Like I even do some personal training, for the athletes that are in college and, around here, Maryville College. But we have changed. I mean, I have changed. So of course the kids and that generation is going to change. Mm-hmm. I will not agree with other people as saying, it's just getting worse and worse.
Yeah,
I don't believe in that. I mean, I just think they're different, just like I was different from my parents.
I mean, man, my grandparents would almost cuss me out when I turned on some Master P, break them all some. They want to just cut my throat and throw me in the tape out the car.
And now you want to do the same thing to what your kids listen to.
I'm like, what are y'all listening to?
On the radio.
Yeah. So that's cool. So I know you got something coming out, and I know you spoke briefly about your mom, and kind of knowing Reese and knowing your father, Coach Mac. I definitely understand. But you got a new video dropping, and the promo highlighted her a lot in it. And I kind of read the comments. I'm a fan, so I'm standing there. I'm in the comments, and a lot of people saying that you remind them of your mom, and they can see your mom in you and all that. And it kind of melted my heart because I lost my mom young, and so that was just cool that you got video confirmation, and it seems like you about to drop a tribute tour. Mm-hmm. Was it the 4th, December 4th?
December 4th.
That's what's up. Yes. So, and I think this will come out on the 6th. So hopefully you've already watched it, but kind of talk to me a little bit about that process and making it, that song, and what gave you that kind of energy.
December 4th, like my boy Chad said, you've already watched it. It's on YouTube, it's on my Instagram, it's out there, it's on iTunes, all the madness, and it is called Piano. Like we discussed earlier, the main focus is my mother, Teresa McMahon, who passed away over 11 years ago. The song is called Piano. As I talked about earlier, my mom played the piano. Wicked piano player, man. And really? I was on the drums at the church. Like, it was just cool. But I stumbled across some just videos, and I have a lot of songs about her. But this one, it was just, I knew it was time. And then I'm a DIY, which is do-it-yourself artist. Like, I now record my own self. I'm my own audio engineer. I shoot my own videos. Well, my girl actually does that. She shoots my videos.
Well, shout out.
She shoots them and does the makeup and everything. But I'm, learning how to put them together, So just kind of the DIY artist, just trying to do everything I can on my own team, so I don't have to dish out all that money,
So we're gonna come back to your song dropping. Talk to me about that DIY artist. I've never heard that term.
DIY artist.
That's dope.
That's what I am.
Talk to me about that, because that grind is so difficult. Just doing the podcast. And this is not really taking a whole lot of creativity, because I'm counting on my guests to come with the creativity. So I can only imagine being a do-it-yourself artist, recording yourself, getting in front of the camera yourself, having to critique yourself. Man, talk to me a little bit more about that. That's hard.
It's fun. I mean, the industry is changing. You don't need a record label. You don't need... you can literally do everything yourself. I do my artwork cover for my music. I'm learning to make my own beats, you know, so you don't have to throw 50% to producers. I'm not knocking anybody, but
no, that's not.
I admit, I'm a control freak, and it is my art, so why not have control of everything? Now, I'm not saying that I don't have opinions. I mean, I have a team of like 10 to 20 people that I call. I'm like, hey, just sent you a song. Give me your opinion. And it's awesome, man, because I love to do it. And I had someone the other day, like, Cait, when you, this is the third time someone said this to me. Cait, when you gonna get a real job?
Ooh.
Yeah, Cait, when you gonna get a real job? And I'm just like, I don't know if he's knocking me, and I don't really care, but it's like the world is changing. You know, it's kids. They're able to make money in different ways. You're not just limited to the 9 to 5 anymore. You can go out and be a DIY and just do anything you want to do. Go out and do it. You can't be scared to fail. And I guess that's where I am right now, and it's just fun, man. It's just fun stepping into your purpose, you know.
Well, hey, I'm trying to step right in there with you. I'm gonna just kind of walk
great,
right in.
man.
I'm gonna try to step right in there with you, because it's what you said is it's giving me goosebumps, because I fight with that too. And it's like, I work a job, and people look at me like, what are you doing? Like, with your free time, I'm recording a podcast, or I'm trying to work on content. And people look at you like you're crazy. When you gonna give that up?
Yeah.
Like you ain't the truth. Like you know, and it just warms my heart that there's other spirits out there in this world, this universe, that feel the same way. So that's dope. Keep pushing, because you already the truth. So they just gonna know about you real soon. So,
appreciate it. Same to you,
the
man.
ones that they don't, but so yeah. Anyway, December 4th.
December 4th, piano. It's just great, man. It's the beat's awesome. And I write everything you ever hear me rap as Cait Mac. I wrote it, hands down. I'm not gonna let anybody, touch my pencil and my pad. If I'm saying it, I'm gonna write it. So, and like I said, I had help shooting the video, put the video together myself, and it was hard, editing this video.
So you put the video together? Yeah. She is DIY for real, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, man, it was difficult. It was like a sad, kind of happy emotion, but I've had a lot of feedback because I did, chop my hair, coming in, trying to do a mohawk and look like the Grinch for Christmas, but it's not working out.
It is Christmas, but you don't look like the Grinch.
I'm trying to get there, but it's just, I'm excited. December 4th, and I want feedback. You got to let me know what you think.
Got to.
I love it. Piano, December 4th.
That's what's up. Well, I'm definitely going to tune in. I subscribed. I suggest you do so, too, on YouTube. That's where it premieres, right?
Yep.
So if you haven't already looked at it, look at it now. Cait Mac on YouTube. Check her out. So I was watching a few of your videos, and you have all kind of content. Like, I'll play just a few clips right here so y'all can kind of see what's going on.
Black in this biz full of sheets. Respect life, that's the brand slogan. Your girl ripping off my shirt like she Hulk Hogan. What the heck you waiting on? We've been waiting 5 years. What the heck have you been doing? I saw you on the television, ESPN. Is that all that you'll be pursuing? You hit us with the hottest fire, then just dropped off. Was the business way too tough for you? Travel way too much for you? All your bars so wicked that you get trapped in them in the venom. When you spitting, it's so vicious you don't even know yourself. Bet you figure it out, bet you make it out, bet you stake it out. Bet you in a cycle, bet you in a season. I bet you one break away from believing. We are one day away. We are one day away. We are one day away. We are one day away from being free. From being free.
Like you got like hits, club hits, and then you got like deep, really make you sit down and have to think about what you're saying. So kind of talk to me your target audience when you recording or making your music and stuff, or do you even have a target audience?
You know what? I don't. And that's another reason I wanted to get out of the industry. The industry is very like, okay, like you said, who's your target audience? Mm-hmm. You need to pick something and you need to look like this and you need to stay with this. Mm-hmm. I accept that I'm different. Mm-hmm. I accept that I do change with the seasons. And I'm embracing that. So the music that I'm coming with is every genre that you can think about. I've got some country stuff coming out. Wow. I've got some rock stuff coming out. Wow. I mean, it's just all over the place. And I just don't want to identify with one target audience. If you stumble across my music, if you don't like it, I want you to know that, okay, go to the next one because it's going to be totally different. That's how I'm different from your favorite artist. I'm going to give you all kinds of Skittles in the bag, and whether you feeling it or not, it's whatever. Pick another song, because I don't even like some of them. But it's art, and you just got to express it and ride the wave and keep it going.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So December 4th, again, I repeat it. Go check all their content out in the meantime, because she has plenty songs out there. Search her. She's real easy to find. You will find her everywhere. And by everywhere, I mean like literally one Saturday morning. I can't remember how many years ago this was. It might have been time flying. Might have been maybe 10, 5, 8 years ago. I turned on Game Day and you're there commentating basically. You like up there with like what's his name? Howard.
That's
you know what I'm saying? You up there like you like the star of the show.
God, background. I was star of the background.
Hey, you was shining. So talk to me a little bit about that experience. Like, what was that like?
Man, that was huge. DJ host for ESPN College Game Day. COVID knocked me out this year, but it's all good. Let's keep it going. But man, I was just pretty much the behind the scenes. I was there an hour and a half before the show started. I was the energy igniter for the crowd. I, played the hits and got them going through free T-shirts. And between commercial breaks, I was the one who made sure they wasn't passing out. You got a bunch of college students at 7 in the morning to 12, and they come in there, they're hungover and
still drinking.
Drunk, still drinking, and I had to keep the energy going. So that was a huge experience. I learned a lot about live TV set, and I just sat back and just watched and learned from all the hosts with Desmond Howard and Reese and Lee Corso, and it was a good learning experience, man. Good learning experience.
That's what's up. Yeah, because I saw you. So that is what it was. You were on the turntables.
Yep.
And they kept cutting to you, and by I don't know, I want to say by 30 minutes into the show, you was getting cut to on the dime, and staying longer and longer. So I thought that was really cool.
It was fun. It was fun.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So being a big sports fan, because I know you got to be. Talk to me about who you modeled your game after, because I know you had some crazy handles. You was quick to the jumper. You know what I'm saying? You had a game. You still got a game. You know what I'm saying? Talk to me about a little bit who you modeled your game after.
Michael Jordan, but that's everybody. But my two favorite people ask me this besides Michael Jordan. Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman, man. He did it all. Took charges. He was your hustle man. And I just loved, how he was on and off the court. He didn't give a damn.
No.
And I love that. And you can probably ask, my coaches, Coach Rick Howard and, the late Pat Summitt. I respected my coaches, but then again, I stayed in trouble a lot, Chad.
That's a lot of us. What they call it, introverts, or people that do talents or artists. Yeah, artists. That's the word.
Found, and it wasn't bad trouble.
I know exactly
think there's
what kind
bad
of trouble
and
you're
good
talking
trouble.
about.
It was just,
but it all ends up trouble.
Yeah.
So listen, be good.
Be good. Be you, but be good.
Be you.
But it was just, I mean.
No, I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you. So Dennis Rodman, Jordan. Because you had them handles like an AI, though.
I was my second, Allen Iverson.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Allen Iverson.
Cause
he, and I'm just going to put him on blast. I mean, I had his posters on the wall, Chad. Loved Allen Iverson. So I'm in Miami, right? I think this is, I don't know if I'm in college or if I've graduated. I'm in Miami. I'm in the grocery store. I look over, and there's my boy, AI.
Really? What grocery store was it? I know you know.
No, it was in Miami.
So it could have been anything. Albertsons. We're going to call it Albertsons.
I can't remember. Yeah, so I look over, and he's probably, 25 yards, and he's doing his thing. And I don't want to be a groupie.
Right.
But he looked over, and I'm silly. I am. And I did like the AI crossover. And I did a shot at him like that. And he just looked at me like I was the stupidest person he's ever seen in his life.
Really?
And it hurt my feelings, but then I was like, okay, would I do the same? No, I would interact. But favorite player on the court, but you hurt my feelings,
And
AI.
that hurts my feelings.
Store.
Because, you need to, when they be crossing them over doing the Jordan step away, you need to be
that's exactly what I
you need
did.
to be thumbing up in order. At least I see you.
He might have had a bad day.
He might have.
Who knows?
Or he might have been with some gals and they be like, who is that? You know her? Yeah, I can only imagine.
So Rodman and Iverson.
That's what's up. That's a good combo. Well, yeah, I know we got other stuff to do and I don't want to hold you all night, but if you could leave them with something, kind of tell them where they can find you, and just give somebody out there some encouragement, because the reason for this podcast is, like you were saying, do what you love, do what you want to do, and let everything else take care of itself. Because at the end of the day, once you quit, it's over. And then once you quit, you're going to be more miserable than you were if you just would have kept pushing and through being tired. I'm sure you're tired some days. I'm sure you're tired of hearing BS some days. I'm sure you're tired of hearing opinions. But we need them. So give them.
Right.
But at the end of the day, like, no one's going to understand where you're at until you get there.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So if you could leave them with some, just, because we like to encourage them around here, and tell them
I'm a motivational speaker, so I could take another 5 minutes. But for you watching, I think we have a lot of, like, a hometown following in the Maryville, East Tennessee area. And I know my role. But for you kids out there,
that's who we're talking.
That I give lessons to, or that you see me out, or Chad, do not be scared to fail. I think that's the number one. Like, do not be scared. I've got news for you. You're gonna get laughed at. I was laughed at all the time. I'm a white with a country accent rapper. Get made fun all the time. Who cares? What you need to worry about is you. Take care of you and whoever's in your circle. That's it. That's all you need to worry about. And do not be scared to fail. Do you. Whatever you want to do it. And do not be scared to fail.
That's what's
simple,
up.
Chad.
Hey, it was real simple. So let them know where they can find you at. Because they was looking for Cait Mac.
Well, everybody's on IG and TikTok. I don't even do TikTok.
I'm trying to get
into it.
I'm trying to. I don't like really like it.
It's whatever. But everything, all my tags, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, the Cait McMahon. I know it sounds kind of bougie, but everything else was taken. So the Cait McMahon, TheCaitMcMahon, the Cait McMahon. And then website is the easiest, www.caitmacmahon.com. And that has everything from music, my music business, to my personal training business, motivational speaking, and DJing. So you guys check that out, man. And just, like Chad said, drop comments below. If you love us, hate us, whatever. Just, tell us how you're feeling. Give us your inspiration. So This has been really cool, man. I
I had a
appreciate
great time. And we'll have to get you back and talk about some more stuff because I'm sure you're going to have a lot more going on in the near future. So, hope y'all enjoyed it. Like she said, comment, like, subscribe, follow, all that. And as always, I'll be back. Yeah.